Hello students, I want to welcome you to this mathematics channel which I called New General Mathematics. On this channel, we will be teaching students to overcome the challenges of mathematics because we have discovered that so many students are afraid of mathematics. Many of you have heard that mathematics is so difficult. For that purpose, so many people you know, have a problem in their career, in their dream career. So, because of that, we have decided to set up this new channel. Please, if you are here, I will tell you welcome and congratulations, and you are in a very right place to learn mathematics because we are going to try our best to break it down to the lowest level where at least you can be able to understand, even if to explain it to an old person who have no idea of mathematics, we understand it. Today we are starting from the lowest syllable where we begin to embrace the real mathematics, which is SS1. So SS1 mathematics lesson from the beginning, we are going to make sure that we start it from that point so that as you join this channel, you begin to grow progressively. Now, what is mathematics? Mathematics is a subject that helps us to think, help us to solve problems and understand the world around us. That is just it, as simple as that. Mathematics is not something that you be afraid of. It is something that you need to embrace with an open mind. So in this class, we shall be learning many interesting topics. As I said, we are looking at the syllable of the SS1. We start with algebra. Then from there, we proceed to equations, then geometry, graphs, trigonometry, statistics, and many more. Do not be afraid if mathematics have been difficult before. If you follow this lesson step by step and practice regularly, you will improve. For every class, make sure you have your notebook and pen ready. So our first lesson will begin with the first topic in this SS1 syllabus. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel again. As I said before, New General Mathematics. Share it to your friends who you think that they are, having challenges in their mathematics. Then remember to turn on your notification so that you will not miss any lesson. Thank you for joining me. So let us move on now as we will be touching some few example. We'll be touching some few example today. Introduction. We are going to look at algebra. You have heard this before. I know even in your junior class. By what I will do next time, I will take a step back to junior class like JSS1, JSS2, JSS3. Then I will do introduction of so many mathematics that we that normally treated in those classes so that you will refresh your memory. But today I'm here doing introduction. So that I pick algebra because this is going to be our first topic. Algebra, what is algebra? Algebra is a branch of mathematics where letters and symbols are used to represent numbers. Instead of the real number, they will not decide to use letters, as we are going to be seeing, to represent numbers. Example of these numbers used, you hear X, Y, A, be. I want you to bear this in mind because as we move progressively, you are going to be see this number repeatedly. As we move to advanced and even further mathematics, you are going to be see all this number because algebra is the foundation of this advanced and further mathematics. So these letters are called variables. They are variable in the sense that they are used to represent a number. Instead of the real number, 1, 2, 3 number they will decide to use letters to represent them. So as we are going to be seeing. So as I said before, don't be afraid. It is something that you know and it's going to help you. So let's see some examples. Let's see some examples of algebra. Simplify x plus x. Simplify them. That is simplify mean actually, you know, let us add this or subtract this, simplify. We use the word simplification in algebra. Then look at the number very well. S and X, they are the same. We call them like terms. If it were to be X and Y, we call them unlike terms and you cannot add them. They will remain the way they are. Now, you have S plus X. Since X and X are like terms, the answer should be 2X. Where did the 2 come from? Most of the people make a jest of this, that the number will just, imaginary number will come. Look at it very well. Every single letter in algebra, the coefficient is 1. If there is no any other number beside it, the coefficient is always 1. So when you have S plus S, definitely you are having invisible 1 beside them. So when it is 1, we don't put it there. We just simply say X or Y. So since S plus S are like terms, the answer is 2x. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now you have 2x. Now, example 2, as you can see here. Example 2 here, simplify 2y plus, 2x plus 3x. Now you see that the number show now because they are more than 1. Then what you do, you add the coefficient. 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. So you have just a simple arithmetic. You have 5x. Now let's move on. Let's use another number again. Example 3. Simplify 4y minus y. 4y minus y. So 4y minus y will give you 3y. As I said before, anywhere you have a single letter, the coefficient is always 1. So 4 minus 1 will give you 3. So the answer is 3. So now the basic algebra we have learned today is x plus x equals to 2x. 2x plus 3x is equals to 5x. 4y minus y is equals to 3y. This is what we call algebra. What you have just done now, you have start the basic level of algebra. As we begin to digress to, to the highest one. As I said before, don't be afraid. Gradually, I'm going to make sure I break it down slowly, step by step. If you are a mother, you are a father, you have students who are in JSS1, JSS2, JSS3, even SS1 that are having challenges on their mathematics, recommend this channel to them. I will be posting video here always that will help them to overcome the challenges of mathematics. It is very, very important. Introduce it to them, let them be practicing it, and I will be doing it little by little. So today we learned that algebra uses letter to present numbers. We also learned how to add and subtract like terms. S plus S, Y minus Y, they are like terms. Then tomorrow, we shall continue with more algebraic expression. Please subscribe to this channel, New General Mathematics, so that we will always have a notification whenever I've posted a new video here. Once again, thank you for joining me. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Stay cool and stay happy. Bye for now.